Hi there. Oh, there. Hi. I'm here with Miss Broussard. She's our fourth grade bilingual teacher. We're going to ask her a few questions today about her class. So first of all, are there any languages spoken by your ELL students? What are they?
Spanish.
Spanish, only Spanish, no Indian, Arabic, anything like that? Okay, so do you speak any of the languages?
No.
No. So if not, have you been able to find ways to provide primary language support for your ELLs, even though you can't speak their language? And what are some of the things that you might do?
Yeah, we use visuals and sentence starters.
Okay.
And I also allow the students to speak in their own language to each other because sometimes it's easier for them to explain things to their peers in their own primary language.
Okay, that makes sense. So you said you do allow students to speak their native language, and you said it helps them. So, what kind of written materials do you have in native languages for your students, and how do y'all use these materials?
In science, we have Spanish to English translation dictionary, and that's the only thing that they can use in my class. But I think they have other resources in language arts. So
Language arts would probably definitely help. So, for as far as communication with the parents, do you encourage the parents of your EL students to read books to their children in their native language? Or
that's a hard question because
English?
Most of their parents don't speak English, so I would prefer that they could speak to their children in English, but again, that's a difficult thing for them to be able to do.
And what do you think about as far as your school district and administrators feel about primary language support? Is it encouraged because you said after fourth grade, or when does the bilingual instruction stop? When are they submerged in only English speaking classes?
Definitely in fourth grade.
In fourth grade?
Yeah, we encourage English speaking only.
Okay.
And we do send home resources for the parents since they don't know English.
Oh, okay.
We send home, and they can't help their students in English with the study guide, because it's in English, so we send home a Spanish one so that the parents can read along.
So Spanish study guide. And a newsletter, y'all send a newsletter, you do Spanish and English?
Yeah, that's also
awesome.
in Spanish.
And then so as far as district, do you know if that's true for Sci-Fair, it's all third or fourth grade for only English instruction? You know if that's kind of true for the whole district, or they do it by school?
I'm not sure about that, honestly.
Okay, well that's awesome. So as far as you said, you do have translations for the text. Do you wish you had other resources that you could provide to give them, better instruction or hands-on activities or other texts, or maybe videos? Say that they had a video like Brain Pop, and then it had, they spoke in English, but in captions maybe it had the words written in Spanish or anything like that.
That would be great, actually, but we don't have it. I don't have anything like that. So.
Okay. And then for your, do you think that their native language for your students is valued by the school?
Yes.
Absolutely, because they're given the opportunity to speak it when they feel comfortable and then they don't understand.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have been providing primary language instruction for your students, which you have been in a sense because you give them opportunity to look at that, so how effective do you think it's been helping them learn English and academic content? Do you think it's furthered their instruction, or they're kind of just comfortable where they're at, they're complacent, or have you seen them grow further since it's more towards the end of the school years, learning more English language or just being more proficient?
I think so. Again, having them speak in their primary language to each other helps with the comprehension a lot more than not allowing them to speak in their language. So.
Right on. And then I guess the last question would be a good one is, as far as students helping students, do you have a lot of students, you see some that are struggling more than others, so you pair them with a student that is maybe more proficient, and then they can guide each other?
Definitely. It definitely helps the students who are on the lower level.
Right. And then but it also reinforces for the stronger student. Okay. Well, what about this real quick? Computer and software and internet resources. I see y'all on, you guys do have Chrome, the Chromebooks. So what kind of programs do y'all use in your science class?
We use Explore Learning. virtual labs online.
Okay. Virtual labs. That's cool.
So that also helps to reinforce.
Okay, maybe one last question. I learned this recently as far as keeping ties with their culture and community. A lot of texts suggest that, like, maybe since they're Spanish-speaking students, you show, like, pictures, like in science, like of maybe animals from Mexico or South America, or, you know, land formations, things that are kind of indigenous to their area, to also assimilate them, like know that it's okay to enjoy their culture as well.
That's a really great idea.
They're teaching. I know it's hard with everything you guys have to do throughout the day, but they're talking about that just so they don't lose the value of their native language, and that they understand that, yes, we're in America, but it's okay that there's other parts of the world that enjoy your culture as well.
We do try to incorporate I try to incorporate their culture by trying to bring up examples of what they're familiar with.
Right.
So it does help.
Awesome. Okay. Well, thank you, Ms. Broussard, and go Texas.